What's up with it, y'all? Another It's Comical, talking about Grendel by Matt Wagner, Devil by the Deed. It's a great book. Art Deco style. Very lovely. Very, very lovely compositions. The panels flow beautifully. The color is really nice. And the story is pretty sweet. His arch nemesis is a werewolf named Argent, driven by a voracious bloodlust. He's cursed into violence. And even though he's a piece of shit crime lord, um, basically the anti-Batman, he's a playboy who rises to power through assassination and takes over the criminal enterprises. But he has a heart deep down inside. He adopts Stacy and takes care of her. He's got his little walking stick, which doubles as a pitchfork that's electrified. Pretty cool. He's got that white streak in his hair. Very très chic. But yeah, man, this chronicles his rise to power where he simultaneously assassinates all the other crime lords and becomes the kingpin, a la Godfather. Then Stacy discovers his true identity as Hunter Rose, aka Grendel, and she sets it up so that he fights Argent, the werewolf dude, on the rooftop. He paralyzes Argent, and then Argent kills him. Dead. The end. Well, it's not the end though, because there's a lot of supplemental material. This is all basically just filling in the gaps of what happened, while he was still alive. A whole bunch of different artists, a whole bunch of different styles. You got Mike Allred in here. You got Tim Sale. You got Disraeli. This is a really beautiful, beautiful book. Then you move on to Legacy, where his granddaughter takes up the mantle of Grendel, trying to get revenge because a kabuki vampire who preys on small children killed her son. So she's trying to get revenge on the kabuki vampire. Then, after she's killed, her boyfriend, Brian Lee Sung, Christine Spar was the female one. Brian Lee Sung, her boyfriend, tries to get revenge for her death. So it's vengeance fueled. He doesn't last very long. He gets killed pretty quick. But I love this art style in this one. It's real gritty. Then we move on to drug-addled genius, dope fiend terrorist who takes on the mantle of Grendel in order to fight the powers that be, which is evil Pope, who's taken power in a dystopian society run by vampires, cyborgs, all kinds of crazy shit. There he is, Epi Thatcher, the Harlequin. Pretty cool, pretty cool. There's the Pope. He's pure evil. You got Epi doing shit. Lots of drugs. The drug is Grendel that he does. It's like a hallucinogenic, addictive, opiate type. I believe it's like cross between an opiate and God damn it. Opiate and hallucinogen. Sounds delicious, am I right? And then it chronicles the rise to power of a warlord, Orion Asante, the Asantes. So he takes power, and all his knights that fight for him, he fucks both his sisters too. So he's like incestual, which is very strange. But he takes power. His knights are Grendel, which basically are driven by a samurai code. And so that's how the Grendel lives on. He becomes a Grendel Khan. And he dies, and then his son is protected by the Paladin Grendel. This dude is a cyborg with a fucking laser sword who looks after the next heir to the Grendel Khan's throne. They fight vampires. He's on the run because they're trying to kill him. And then there's actually a novel in here as well. Novelette, very short. Pretty cool shit. Pretty cool shit. And then there's a bunch of supplemental side stories too. You got your Grendel tales, all kinds of different shit that take place in the same universe. Mostly the dystopian future of the Grendel Khan. But Matt Wagner, man, he's a beast. And if none of this makes sense, there is Grendel Cycle, which put it all in perspective for you. We got Shadow and Batman crossovers. It's badass. I mean, this is hilarious because he's basically the opposite of Batman. What you gonna do? Get into it, do it to it, touch a vagina. You know what we do. Hurt.